How are we doing this morning? Lowys here, back on the lake. Just out for a morning flick. Probably give it a few hours, see if we can catch a couple. Hopefully don't have to stay out here all day. Sometimes it's a bit of a grind, sometimes it's not. You just never know. But check out this sunrise. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, hope the fishing's half as good as what that sunrise is. So let's get the plastics and vibes out there and see what we can catch. Got a squid on. You definitely catch a lot of squid early in the morning, that's for sure. They seem to be out and about. Nice squid on the vibe. How are you, buddy? It's your lucky day, so I don't really want any more squid. So you can swim free, my friend. Get off. Get off. See you, mate. Enjoy your life. Looks like a good morning anyway. So we'll see what happens. You just never know. Hopefully we can catch a big one. That'd be nice. It'll be fun trying either way. You never know what you're going to get. That's the beauty of fishing. Could be anything. Righto, we'll knuckle down to some casting and I'll get back to you when we hook up. Well, it's a good problem to have, I suppose. I've been catching that many flathead and squid that I don't even want to eat them anymore. Well, not for now. Maybe in a week or so. But I've been taking a few home. Just having the same thing over and over. I'm sure like most of it, you just get sick of eating the same thing. Try mixing it up, cooking it different ways, but at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same. Not looking to catch anything for a feed today unless something real tasty comes along. See how it pans out. It's about 7:40, the first light bite kind of come and gone. Still on a donut for fish. One squid. What a start. Gotta love fishing. You never know what you're gonna get, do you? Sometimes it's on in the morning, sometimes it's not. Generally it's pretty good, but not today. Absolute rubbish. Or rubbish where I am. Might be firing somewhere else. But yeah, dead bottom of the tide. Certainly not going off here. Right, I got absolutely smashed by something then. Hopefully got a good hook set on it. Tell you what, that's a fair run. Oh. I want to move this camera, but I don't want to take the pressure off the fish. Hopefully that can sort it out. You don't want to be doing that too much while you're fighting one, especially the first one you hook for the day. I needed him to cooperate, go the right direction for me. Feels like a good size. Tell you what, I got no idea what that is. Not much runs like that in here. It's got to be a kingy, which would be random as, especially where I'm fishing. The rod tip's not bouncing like it would with the Dewey, and those runs seem like fairly fast. You never know what you're going to get here, that's the thing. How good, eh? Absolutely smoked that prawn. This is what I want. It's definitely not a Dewey, that's for sure. Give me a forearm a workout. Tell you what, it'd be nice to land a king coming into winter. Be very surprising. Hopefully get a look at it. What do we got? It's up near the top. Kingy. I think it's a kingy. Yeah, nice kingy. Come and say g'day, buddy. Don't be shy. Where's he going? He's swimming me all around the boat. All I want to do is just get a decent net shot on him. He just doesn't want to give in. Come on, mate. Enough's enough. They got some fight in them, these things. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we get some. Oh yeah, nice fat kingy. Yeah, boy. Yes. How good. Absolute weapon of a king. Smoked him. How good's that, guys? Nice kingy. Open the account with that. That'll come home for a feed. I was saying I wanted something else to eat besides flatty and squid. Doesn't get any better than that with a kingy. What an epic fight this thing put up. Unreal. Geez, they go hard on light gear. It's only 10 pound. They go off their nana. Right out, I'll bleed this guy out. Chuck him in the live well. We'll get back out there. But that's unreal. Absolutely gorgeous fish. That's sick. Oh, well, that's unreal. What a way to get off the donut. Crack a little king. That's sick. Right now, let's get the lures back in the water, eh? That's epic. We've got a fish on. Not sure what it is. Feels like maybe a flatty. Hard to tell. It's fighting all weird. It's got some head shakes. Could be a flatty. What is it? Oh, it's a little dewy. Nice. Little dewy. Well, there we go, nice little dewy, not big. Second fish of the morning, so can't complain too much. Certainly better than catching nothing. Right, little fella, off you go, little champion. Well, very slow on the action front, but can't complain with a dewy and a kingy as the first two fish I've caught. Unreal. Wouldn't mind a few more bites, but good fish to catch if you're going to catch anything. Surprised you haven't picked up any flatties yet. It's really glassed out but at the moment. Not a whole lot going on in the sounder, and not a whole lot going on under the water either by the looks of it. But happy enough. At least they're two fish I like catching. Righto, definitely feels like we've got another squid on. Feels like a good sized squid too. I'll take my time with it because he feels massive. Well, for an arrow. They're not a bad squid at all for a lake squid. Probably one of the biggest arrows I've caught in here. Oh, tell you what, he's got some weight. Check out the size of this lump. That's an absolute cracking arrow squid for in here. That's probably the biggest arrow I've caught in the lake, easily. That's a real nice arrow, that one. Happy with that. Well, from a surprise kingy to a small dewy to a massive arrow squid, I wouldn't say it's all happening out here, but not a bad day. I kept that one. I didn't really want it, but it was too big, too good to refuse. I'll probably eat that tonight or tomorrow. Anyway, let's get the lure back in the water, try and catch a couple more fish. We've hooked up onto something pretty small. What do we got? Chopper? Oh no. Has to happen. I can't go fishing without catching a chopper. It just wouldn't seem right. So true to form, here we are. Choppers for days, eh? Love them. Well, there he is, nice solid chopper. Off you go, son. Rightio, we have another bite. It's thrashing around a bit. Not sure what it is. Hopefully it's not another chopper. Oh, we'll soon see. If it comes up to the top, I've got grave fears. What is it? Hopefully it's a brim or a squire or something. I mean, we are going through the species, so it'd be nice to keep that rolling. Something different every fish so far. What do we got, a brim? Big fat brim. Oh well, better than a chopper. Not by a whole lot, but definitely better than a chopper. I'll try and pole it in. Oh yeah. There he is. Not a bad brim at all. Big lips on it. Anyway, thanks for coming, mate. You can enjoy the rest of your day. Plenty of variety today. What have we got? A kingy, dewy, squid, chopper, and a brim. So I don't think I've caught the same thing twice yet. I mean, I haven't caught that much, so that shouldn't be too hard to work out. Anyway, we'll get the lure back in the water, see what else we can catch. Well, it feels like we're on a small flatty. Sure is. Only a little tacker. Come here. Nice little flatty, nothing too big. Just don't spike me, please. Thank you. Oh well, another species to the list. Tell you what, if I catch a squire next, that'll be just dead set crazy. Might go for a move soon, I think. See what else we can find. I've been fishing here for a fair while. Has paid off in the end, I guess. Like, not a whole lot of action, just quality. Bar that flathead. I wouldn't call that one quality, but it's another species ticked off the list. So it's certainly making for an interesting day. Got them all different lures too. That was on the bait junkie prawn. I've caught some on the Z-Man prawn. Got them on a vibe. So mixed species on mixed lures. Anyway, enough waffling on. Back into the casting. Righto, change of spots. Gonna have a quick whip out here. I'll flick a vibe for a bit, plastic, just on one of the prawns, see what happens. Don't have any expectations out here. Just gonna drift more than anything over a little bit of ground, and we'll see what we come up with. Just going between a couple of combos today. I got blade and tails rods, 6 to 12 pound for the vibe and the bigger plastics. I got a van for 2,500 on this one with 10 pound braid. I think I got about 12 pound leader on the other rods. I got a couple of 2000 ATCs on 4 to 8 pound blade and tails. And I think I've got 10 pound on those, but with a 10 pound leader. Slightly lighter, just for slightly smaller lures. Flick them out a bit further with a 4 to 8. And the two heavier setups, got the 6 to 12 pound. Bit stiffer, they cast a bit further with weight. Feel really good with the vibe too. Like those fast taper rods, especially vibe fishing, heavier plastics. Get a good hook set, you can feel everything through the rod. Don't want to be missing bites or not setting hooks. Waste of time if you're going to get a bite then you can't set the hook. I always like to run a fairly tight drag too when I start. I don't ever like hearing someone work a lure and the drag starts clicking when they pull the lure back. That's nowhere near enough pressure most of the time to hook a fish. I certainly wouldn't be hoping that that's how you're going to get them. You want to make sure that drag's good. You can always back it off once the fish is hooked. But you don't want to be lifting your vibe or flicking your plastic and hearing your drag ticking over. That's my opinion anyway. Not sure what you guys think about that, but I like to start with a fairly firm drag. I mean, it's not crazy. The fish can still take line, but I certainly don't want to hear that drag ticking every time I work a lure. We're on a fish. Didn't take too long to get one here, which is good. What have we got? A small flatty. Oh well. First time today we've caught two of the same thing. Little flatty. Good to get a hit anyway, pretty quick. Only a couple of casts in. Thanks for coming, mate. That was on the vibe. Well, we're on to a tiddler. This will be the smallest fish I've caught today for sure. We can only hope it's a flounder or a whiting or a little squire. Ticking other species off. What do we got? I think it is a little squire. It is a little squire. Oh yeah. How's that? There we go. Another one to the tally. Absolute tiddler, this one. Sorry, mate. There you go. Has got a little parasite on him, this one. So we'll rip that off for him. There you are, mate. You're free to go. Pretty sure there's a squid harassing my prawn. Lifted a couple of times, little bit of weight, then nothing. They just grab at it. Because it's a jig head, it's hard to hook them. You can slowly like work it back in and then get them, but I've already got one squid, so I don't really need it. Hopefully you can see him down there. Keeping his distance. There he goes. Oh. Look at him, dirty dog. Hey, Mr. Squid. Whee, throwing ink everywhere. That's how you get them. It's not too hard. Lure them up with the plastic. Whee! Oh, he's just loving life, this guy. Shooting his load everywhere. Right, we'll get him back. He's not happy. Thanks, mate. How much ink? Oh, you get off me, you dog. Oh, mate, that's funny as. Righto, we'll clean up this mess and get back into some fishing. Righto, I made it to another spot. I'll probably give this maybe half hour, 40 minutes, see what's going on here. I can't imagine I'll stay out too long after that. There's a couple of things I found on the sounder. Wouldn't mind chucking the camera down, having a bit of a look, see what's there. I haven't got the drone with me today. I'll just drop the GoPro down there, have a quick squiz, see what it is. Well, not the most exciting day out here today. Got a couple of okay fish, so happy with that. It's better than sitting at home doing nothing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.